a new one for Revit. And I'll do it on an architectural template. There's more that you can do on a construction template, but I'm not interested in that right now. So we'll start a new one, and I'll say, set me up as an architect. And I'll go to my floor plan, and I'll put in a wall, and oh, darn it, I can't believe I did that already. Where's my properties? There we go. So I'll be an architect. And look, I can even tell it what kind of wall to put in. Put in brick just for fun. And what was it? It was 36 feet. And then 12 feet. And then it was 8 by 12 by 22 by 6 by 6 and down to here. And then what keeps happening with I can't believe I keep closing my properties. What's going on with that? And then I'm going to make all of those 8 foot tall. And if I look at my I have my building already. That's pretty cool. And if I go, oh, you know, I'm an architect, I'll put a door in. Let me put in a door there and a door there. But I'm going to change this to a commercial application. I want them to go the other way. And I better put in some windows. What kind of windows do I want? I'll put in double casement, 48 by 60. And I better put in a couple more walls, but I'll put in on the inside, I'll put in just some cheap partition walls. I didn't put those windows in very good places. What the? So let me put in a couple more doors. And oh, well, while I'm at it, why don't I go ahead and put in some plumbing? So let me go ahead and put some plumbing in. Because then I could actually hook up my plumbing because it really is there. But let's see what my 3D view is looking like. Oh, well, look at that. I've got all that stuff in there. Oops, these were all these. Oh, those were 10 foot tall for some reason. There we go. And now remember I said sometimes we want to make a roof. I'll come back over here and I'll put the roof on in this one. So architects put roofs on and they give them eave overhangs and they pick the walls that it belongs to. And I'm going to make all those a little bit less steep. Make them 6 on 12. Oh, there's that roof plan. Does that look pretty similar? Is that amazing? Oh, and there's my roof. But my roof is sort of sitting up too high. So I can go -2 feet to get it right back down onto the there. And if I wanted to make a new sheet, and I'll put it on and so now I can put my floor plan on there. Oops, I have a bad, no, my scale is okay. I'm just looking at way too much. That's my viewport, right? And I can even, if I want to, dimension this up pretty quickly. I'll throw a couple of dimensions on. It's not. There are almost no architects that work in AutoCAD. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. This is the standard. For architecture, this is the standard. However, for details, what usually happens is you make something called a drafting view and you bring your AutoCAD details in. But here's the thing, when you start doing this stuff, you'll see how much it looks, you know, as soon as I start doing any annotations, it all, whoa, look at that. It just looks like it. If I want to put detail lines in. But isn't this the coolest thing? Yeah. So that was just because I did a see my sill height? So I would just adjust. Look, I put this one in backwards, all sorts of stuff. I was just kind of cruising something through. Yeah. But check this out now. Let me do a new, hold on a sec. Schedule. Yeah. But it doesn't really, this is so much more than a drawing. This is just so much more than a drawing. And I'll show you in just a sec. So count, family and type. So now it's just counted up all my windows for me in a schedule. I've got that already. When I go in and look at one of these windows and I look at all the stuff it tells me, what's the frame material, the wood material, the cladding, the glass, the width, the height. It's got thermal properties. It's got stuff to all your assembly codes. All of these. It's, oh my gosh, it's just incredible. It tells me how it's made. If I want to see how it's made. So this really is the thing of choice. You have to know a little bit about architecture and stuff, but this is the program. This is the program that gets used now, Revit. They took over the world. They won. This also goes directly into Unity. They have a Unity plugin. They have an Unreal Engine plugin. So you can have your model, put on your glasses, and walk around in it. Pretty nifty stuff, don't you think? Um, so many, many, many interior design houses also have to use Revit because that's where they get their model, right? They get their model from the architect, and then they've got to get going. So there we go, and that's how easy it is to fix things, right? Let's say I wanted this one to be a gable. That one I'm gonna say does not define slope. There, I just made it into a gable. Is that the coolest thing? Yeah. And that's how it's done. That is how it's done. It's pretty cool. If I wanted to from here, I could even do a view. And then if I got rid of my roof in this view, well, I don't really have lighting, but you can even render without too much problems here. I can do I'll do a medium render. It's not going to come out very good because I don't have lighting. The lighting is only going to come through the windows. That's how quick it is. And then for those of you who are interior design, you have tons of control. Tons of control. You can really do a good job. And what most people do is they'll do the rendering with all the lighting and everything and adjust exposure and stuff. And then they'll throw that into Photoshop because all the textures are there and you just start final tweaking it in Photoshop. So for those of you who are Photoshop people, look at how quick that is. That was 15 minutes. Right? And you've got all that. So with all that to say, you're doing this because we're trying to teach you some basic click the mouse, organize drawings, know some standards, be able to present it. Otherwise, we'd have to teach you everything in the introductory class. What I try to do is give you the first half of the class is the skills, give you a week or two of just applying it, and then you get to pick. Okay, I'm going to focus on my thing. What's the tool I want to use? So next week, you will be able to practice with one of the tools that we have to do CAD drawings, whether it be SketchUp, AutoCAD, Chief Architect, which I can't help you with because I don't know it, Revit, which I can help you with, and those are pretty much the ones that I know. Inventor, if you want to do Inventor or Fusion for mechanical. Those are the things that I'll be able to help you with next week. But here we go. You've got your cool thing. Shouldn't take you too long to be able to make this drawing and have it set. Cool? Everybody, I just put it in the resource file one. So Yeah, if you go back into that folder, the week 4 folder, it's in there now. I put it in this morning. So that one's it's in the did you find it in the week 4? Okay. It should be in there. Let me check and make sure. Yeah, it should just still be in. Yes. I think. Maybe I haven't loaded it yet. Hold on a sec. Maybe I didn't load it up yet. Go into furniture blocks, and they're all in there separately, and one called furniture blocks drawing. There's your week 4. There's furniture blocks, and there's each separate one in case you want to do something to them. And then you can, copy, paste, bring them in. And there's furniture blocks drawing. So, and I'm not sure I've got everything in there, but they should. I'll get some more in there if not. Cool. There we go. So that's how you do it. Any other good questions? Due date. Well, okay, so Anna asks, what are the due dates for the discussions, July 3rd or 4th? All of the due dates remain July 4th, but I'm hoping that people will take that day off, even if they're not done, and just do whatever they've done and quit at midnight on July 3rd. You guys are all doing plenty of work. You're doing great work. You get as much done as you can. We'll pick it all back up again next week. I would really prefer everybody to be able to take advantage of the Independence Day holiday in a way that does not have anything to do with school. There. So if you just love school and you just want to do this stuff and that's your rest and relaxation, that's cool. But just get done what you can do. The due date itself will stay open until the 4th. Okay, good. That was a good question. Thank you. Any others? Well, all right, there we go. I'll go ahead and log off, and you guys enjoy doing the architectural stuff. And tomorrow I'll do an interior design and a landscape. Okay, we'll see you. Bye.